All right. I mean, might as well just go ahead and get into it, right? Welcome back. You know what I mean? These are my health as well talks. You know what I mean? It's what I do. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. You know what I mean? In, out, take a breath. You know what I mean? Chill, focus. You know what I mean? Just follow along with the cool little understandings and experiences of my life and what I encapsulate in my form of health as well. So today we'll be talking about research. And research generally refers to the systematic and organized inquiry or investigation conducted by an individual, that being you, but in this sense I'm talking about myself, yes, to acquire knowledge, gather information, or explore a particular subject of interest. Research involves a structured process of inquiry, analysis, and reflection with the goal of expanding one's understanding, answering questions, or contributing to the existing body of knowledge that they already have of the situation, topic, or subject at hand, right? So, right, at number one, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, these are just a list of things that are encapsulated in the term research or searching or doing your own form of researching or however you may say it in your language. Inquisitiveness. I don't know if I said that right. Probably butchered it first time saying it. It's okay. Systematic inquiry, critical thinking, goal-oriented exploring, information gathering, analysis and interpretation, application of findings, documentation and reporting, continuous learning, and then the list continuously goes on and on and on, like everything else in this world, because there always has to be a new form of an updated and evolved version of it to be able to explain. And that's basically what I'm doing right now. I'm just explaining things in my terms that may relate to you, my viewers, and my audience, my true 100 followers, and the people I truly love out there in this world, right? So, at number one, inquisitiveness. Probably butchered it again. Okay, but we're gonna start there. Research in a person is characterized by a natural curiosity and inquisitiveness, butchering it, right, about the world. It involves a desire to explore, understand, and seek answers to questions or challenges, right? And you know, this is honestly all real cool, and I'm just gonna tether it to gaming because gaming is truly what I love to do, right? I love playing new games because the game makes me like formulate that version of myself that loves doing research on what he's trying to figure out and explain more about. So like, you know, if I'm trying to get further into a game, or I'm trying to build on my character, or if I'm trying to get the strongest weapon, if I'm trying to get the strongest, whatever I'm trying to do, right? There has to be some form of research, because of course experience can only take you so far, right? Because yes, you have to focus on experience, and gaining experience is really good, but to be more in depth and aware of your experience, expanding and growing and building on that being experience, you have to do the research like on the subject, topic, or task at hand, bro. It's just so complimentary, you know what I'm saying? So, and number two, systematic inquiry. Research involves a methodical and systematic approach to gathering information. It includes the formulation of questions and hypotheses, the collections of relevant data, and the analysis of findings. Research involves a methodical and systematic approach to gathering information. It includes the formulation of questions or hypotheses, the collections of relevant data, and the analysis of findings. That's crazy. That's a little tongue twister for me, but it's cool, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of big words in there. So basically what it's saying there is like, you have to have your own method and systematic approach of trying to research something, and like basically you want to be organized, you know what I mean? You want to be organized in your research and know exactly what you're looking for, you know what I'm saying? But the crazy thing about that is whoever is looking, whatever they're looking for, from whatever perspective they see this subject or task at hand, right? They're all looking for different answers, and only they know what that answer is. And just like I always say, and I've always have said in all my previous videos, only you know what that answer is. Only you know what the wrong answers are too. So like, you create the whole understanding and bubble of what you're researching, and the perspective you have is yours alone to have because of what you chose to focus on and classify as your research on whatever topic, subject, task, whatever in life. Like, I swear to God. So just do your best to tap in on how in depth that really is, and what that really means, right? So at number three, critical thinking. And critical thinking is an a lot of things that I talk about, and it's because critical thinking is a very on and grow on, right? Research in a person requires critical thinking skills. This involves the ability to evaluate information, analyze data, and make reasoned judgment based on evidence. Yes, that is just chef's kiss right there, man. When I tell you research in a person requires critical thinking, it really takes a lot of critical thinking, like, to be the best person you can be. And once again, bro, the version of me that's the best that I view me can be, like, it's different, bro. No one can tell me the best version that I see for myself. Now, they can always suggest the best version that they see for me in their perception, but not in mine. And that's why you matter. That's why you're perfect. You know what I mean? Every mistake that you make is a perfect mistake, bro. I'm gonna say that to the end of time, man. We're all little perfect mistakes. That's all we are. Like, let's be honest. All right, so at number 4, goal-oriented exploration. At number 4, we have goal-oriented exploration, right? Research is often goal-oriented with a specific objective in mind, whether seeking to understand a topic, solve a problem, or make informed decisions. Research involves a purposeful exploration, meaning, you want to know where you want to explore, you want to know where you want to go, you want to know how you want to get there, and you're willing to do whatever it takes to understand how that process works and what it looks like. You know what I mean? Like you have to find the solid foundation of what research is to you and why you are researching what you're researching. And with everything, like, you have to have a passion and purpose in doing that thing. So just find your roots in it, find your foundation in it, find what tethers you to that task, that subject, that topic, you know what I mean? So at number 5, you know what I'm saying? I'll do a couple more. I'll hit a couple more for you guys. So at information gathering, at number 5, we have information gathering. Research includes the active processes of gathering information. Research includes the active process of gathering information from various sources. This may involve reading, observing, conducting interviews, or using other methods to collect data. And honestly, that is a really good word to go research off rip. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, go ahead and go research your data so you understand what can be classified as data. And it also complements the whole theory of what I'm saying is what data is to you, because what data is to you may be like trash to another person. Like, they do not care to know about any of that. Like, and it's because they focus on other data that they prioritize more than the data you focus on. You know what I'm saying? And that all has to go with answers, informations, questions, life experiences, goals, bro. Like, no one has the same goals. No one has the same life experiences. No one has the same anything, bro. No one could ever really truly share an experience however they can, because their perception the person has on what has been shared, right, is good, like, because their perspective helps them build on their experience, because that now becomes part of their own because they heard it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like still up to the person to care about that experience and what they heard, though. So that's why I say, to a certain extent, it doesn't even really matter. Right? Everything matters, but everything doesn't matter. Just like everything's impossible and everything's impossible. I mean, it makes sense, but it don't make sense. That's kind of what the world is. That's what being alive is. That's what the experience is. That's the essence of life itself, one could say. You know what I'm saying? The things that cannot be explained in the world, right? So at number 6, we have analysis and interpretation. And this is a big one, because this is literally everything I be talking about. Analysis, you know what I'm saying? And interpretation. Whose interpretation? Think about that, bro. Because in this sense, in every sense, right, whenever I speak in mine, but I also tell you about yours and how you can just be sunk in your interpretation of things. Now, you don't always have to be sunk into your interpretation of things, and you can use external interpretations to grow more on the interpretation you may have. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Do your best. Do your best, man. So analysis and interpretation. Once information is gathered, research involves the analysis and interpretation of data. This step includes making sense of the collected information and data and drawing proper conclusions from such information and data, right? So conclusion is getting close to the end, right? So boom, from what you have gathered, researching and giving all of your, fundamental analysis towards all the data you have collected, it's good to reflect on that and see like if there is more data and more data to be interpreted with the data you've already collected, if that makes sense. Like and I love using this like Inception, like in and of within itself. I don't know if I said that right. It kind of sounds like I kind of said it right, but it's a word that I don't know if I heard it somewhere, if I was just born with that word, you know what I'm saying, in my vocabulary. But basically what I'm saying is, now you're presented with research up front, it tells you what to do, it's all that shit. But in one instruction, there could be 2 to 3 instructions if you interpreted or read it the right way, or if you saw it from the right way, angle, if that makes sense. Because, I could read something once and be like, take it straight and forward, just how it is, but then someone can read it and and find a whole different understanding and meaning from it, just from the tone that they interpreted it from. You know what I mean? Because everything's on a frequency, so that's why I say tone, right? So at number 7, and this is also where I'm going to stop because my favorite number is 7, and people have to pay for this information, and for you, I give it to you for free, right? Application of findings. Research is not only about acquiring knowledge, but also about applying the findings. It may involve making informed decisions, solving practical problems, or contributing to a specific field of interest. And I'm gonna go ahead and go over that again for you, right? So research in the application of findings, research is not only about acquiring knowledge, but also about applying the findings. It may involve making informed decisions, solving practical problems, or contributing to a specific field of interest. So just like I was saying, it goes deeper than just acquiring the knowledge and the data, you know what I mean, and reflecting on that, but also about applying the data and information you have collected and from researching, right? And then making your informed decisions, after the conclusion, like what you were doing with the conclusion of research and data you've collected, right? Involving making informed decisions and solving practical problems and contributing to a specific field of interest, that being the subject or task at hand that I'll be I'm saying or talking about here for you, right? Or for me. Right. But yeah, I really hope this helped you. I really hoped there was some type of understanding in my jibber jabber, my blabber, and what I love to do. You know what I'm saying? I really understand my role in my life here in this time that I have on this plane, on this timeline, bro. Bro, I'm a motivational speaker, bro. I see myself as a motivational speaker. That's honestly, word to my nigga Dana, bro, because she's one of honestly the first that also was like, yo, bro, you should go into motivational speaking. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that shit rang with me heavy, bro. That shit rang me heavy, and this is honestly something I really want to do. And that's why I say, like, I have to limit some of my talks because, people, to respect the people who do pay for it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just be giving it all away for free, but I do appreciate those who are able to be here and tap into what I am able to share with you for free, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what really matters. That's the system that sadly we all have to be a part of, which is the, financial system, and being able to build financially to be able to affect more globally in a positive way. So I hope, people who see this message understand that I'm just trying to have a further reach and share my experiences, my wisdom, and my research and the data I've been collecting since I've been here, to be able to, hopefully find more, you know what I'm saying? And everybody else shares their data they've been collecting and their research, you know what I'm saying? So I could be able to build upon what I have and become further experienced in my life. And I'm really honestly just asking for help, because that's all we can do. So thank you to my first 100 followers. Remember, y'all the truest, y'all are who I love, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all are the true and honest foundation that I first built. All right.